Hello Libra, welcome to your weekly love reading. This will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please keep in mind energy can go vice versa, and this reading won't resonate with everyone. So please just take what fits, but leave the rest out. We have the end of a tough cycle approaches with confidence is your key to success. So allowing the energy to shift into something fresh and new is very important at this time. That things have ended here, which is a good sign because what's about to happen is going to require courage, strength to communicate, to take control of a situation. Confusion, I feel unclear about where we stand, and ego, I let my pride get in the way of our connection. Yeah, someone's trying to figure out where they stand here in the situation with you, and knowing full well that they let themselves really sabotage this. So overall energy, Page of Wands. This is about taking the first initial step forward. Something's being ignited. So let's see what's going on in your energy. We have King of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. Okay, so at this time, you're assessing things in your life, possibly in general. When it comes to work, your home life, love, a lot of things are starting to make sense. You're gaining some perspective of clarity and feeling like, okay, I can make the right decisions now. I see what's actually happened without allowing your feelings to kind of muddle things up. So let's see the Seven of Pentacles. I thought so. King of Wands. A lot of you are dealing with a connection where possibly there was a lot of confusion, things that were so unclear that it felt like you had to kind of fill in the blanks, and it made you feel frustrated because still at this point, you don't really know how that other person feels or what has happened here. So things are going to become very clear as you start digging down and seeing things in this new perspective. With the King of Wands, some of you might be dealing with a Leo here. It is popping up as well over here. So, or you might have it in your chart, but there's somebody that is still connected to you energetically, sending you some energy, okay, making you feel like the things are very uncertain or just not quite over. So do trust in those feelings at this time. We have for their energy, Hermit, Queen of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Five of Swords, and the Temperance card. This person still has a lot of feelings and a lot of emotions for you that have not been addressed. And they're taking the time to really assess what they want to do, but also how they feel about taking accountability, because they realize they cause a lot of conflict here in the Five of Swords, and that this was not a very fair fight, that they have done some things to make them feel like they were victorious or that they were safe in the situation without taking your feelings into account. Someone's not ready to give up the fight is what I basically see. Tell me the Five of Swords. Ace of Swords, because the truth's not out. Ace of Swords, Hanged Man. Something's been kept from you here that needs to be revealed. So let's see what's happened in the past. Nine of Swords, Ten of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. So this whole situation, there was a lot going on. It felt like it was really difficult for you to get them to take the time to spend with you or talk to you. Felt like they were consumed by other things here, and that gave you a lot of anxiety. This person was also stressed at the same time because they felt like they didn't have a lot to give because of other things going on. The pressures here, this can be their environment or just things going on. This can also be just their fears in the Nine of Swords. The fact that they feared giving too much. They have an issue, if it is that case, with the Ten of Wands, where they feel like they're not good enough. And no matter what they do or give more would be expected of them. And they don't know if they're capable of this. It's just an insecurity that they have for some. So let's see the Six of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Yeah. I see that you might be dealing with someone that has an issue with really giving into emotions because they feel like it's just not safe or secure, that no matter what they do, it's going to end up hurting them in the long run, and that they focus on other things in the material realm or the physical realm. But they try to keep themselves busy or bury themselves into work so that they don't feel too much. So they don't have to address emotions or really navigate to do the right thing. But they tend to do this so that they don't have to deal. But you started to really tug at their heart. They started to feel frustrated because they weren't used to this feeling. Their old pattern or their defense mechanism was helping them in the past, but it didn't help them with this connection. And it was really frustrating them. It was starting to make them feel like they need to do less and less. I need to retract my energy more. I don't know what's going on. Why do I feel so drawn to them? Let's see the Ace of Cups, Strength, and the Five of Cups. It stayed in first gear. It never really progressed. It felt like it was always kind of stuck in this one energy zone. And with the Five of Cups, this person feels like they are neglecting you. And so the more that they would pull away, the more they would kind of hate on themselves, make themselves more miserable, and say, and convince themselves, I don't deserve love. Look what I'm doing. You know, it's like this pattern of negativity and self-talk that really destroyed this in general. And it was leaving you in this energy of feeling like this person's rejecting me. Why are they trying to hurt me on purpose? You know, at certain times they have the time to make you a priority and they just choose not to. So it felt like it was painful. It was doing it on purpose. Tell me the Knight of Swords. Devil. Yes, it was triggering for both of you. This situation, you don't know because they're hiding this feeling. But they were feeling the same thing only about themselves. And you are feeling like I'm doing everything possible to support them, to be there. But they're always trying to show that I'm not important to them or push me away. Why are they rejecting me? It's like at the most important times, they just weren't there. It felt like they were trying to hurt you in some way. And this was devastating. It made you start to second guess yourself or what you should be doing. If you should leave the connection. There's a lot of things going on in your mind where you tried to support them at the same time you were feeling neglected. Sun, Two of Wands, Empress, and the Two of Swords. So even if I see some of you might have been in a committed situation with them or in a relationship here where it was known that both of you are monogamous, and it felt like because of this, they were still trying to neglect you, trying to ignore your feelings, or trying so hard not to give you what you need from them. Even though you were giving to them, supporting them, and really giving into their needs here, they made a poor decision, especially with the Two of Wands Sun card. It became very clear that they were choosing to not focus on you. And because of the Two of Swords, they were blocking their heart from love. Feeling like, well, I don't deserve it anyway, so I don't need it. And the more you gave, the more they kind of pushed you away or made you feel unimportant. Tell me the Two of Swords. Some of them could have been in a committed situation if you weren't in one with them, where they felt like the weight of the world was on their shoulders. More pressure was put on them in that situation. And it felt like there was less time for this, so they would even come around less or talk to you less because they didn't want to deal with that guilt and that regret. Queen of Wands, yeah. It could be two people in the situation. It doesn't have to be. This just means they lack the courage to stand up for themselves, to do the right thing and follow their hearts. This person was very passionate towards you, felt very connected deeply to you, but didn't really take action on it. It's like they did the opposite, which was puzzling to you. It was like taboo. Knight of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, and the Three of Swords for what's about to happen. So things have to be made right. This pain and suffering that you've been through, something surprising is going to come out of it. And it's going to make you feel very secure here. So if this reading is resonating with you in the extended, we're going to go over exactly what action this is, what they're going to say moving forward, as well as the timing and the outcome. If this is your last stop, though, thank you so much for joining me. I love you guys dearly, and I will see you next time.